If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Hello everybody and welcome today to some Hero League. It's kind of late, a little tired, but you know, thought maybe I'd record the match, why not? Nazeebo is super freaking strong for some reason all of a sudden. And I thought I'd show him off in Hero League a little bit. I'll plan on doing a quick match with him later to go over a build and stuff like that. I can solo bot. Please. Please, Illidan. I'm going to be picking up Death Ritual. It works much better. Fun. So far we have heroes that don't want to, they want to just mess with me, I guess. What we're going to do here is actually throw some spiders. Oh, nope, Sylvanas is up there. I like to throw them in the bushes to see if anybody's hiding in there, you know. If a wild Sylvanas would appear, as you might say. But yeah, Death Ritual works way, way better. Okay, that's for you. That's for you, Illidan, not for the rest of us. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to throw out our zombie wall, and just basically I want to try to gain as many stacks of my Death Ritual as possible before level 10. And because once we hit level 10, we need to really start team fighting. Until level 10, I'm going to do a lot of laning, more than some people might be comfortable with, in all honesty, but it seems to work best. Those spiders are super annoying nowadays. Super, super annoying. Let's go ahead and throw the zombie wall out there and the toads. Sylvanas wants to rumble a little bit. She can certainly do a lot more early game damage than me. But if we play our cards right, we can come out on top. I've had some pretty hilarious successes over enemy Sylvanases lately. Let's go ahead and throw out our toads. Basically, the toads work well for zoning people out. Take one and soak, please. So basically, if you can get one temple and just soak XP, you're going to be better off than trying to get both temples. It's very, very rare that you get both temples, so you're just much better off. KT, I don't know. We have KT, right? But I don't know what they're talking about. We're down here. We're trying to stay up on XP. But right now they're not getting any temples. They definitely, it's a 4v4 getting temples at this point, and I don't know why they're not succeeding at it. But it looks like things aren't going fabulous up there. But we're just going to have to trust that they're going to be able to do that so that we can get some early game stacks. We will have to start helping with early game temples. It's really just the first temples that I skip out on with Nazeebo so I can try to get some of that extra experience. We're going to be picking up spider clusters, so this is going to give us more spiders. The spiders is what really seem to have made the impact with Nazeebo. Now, it's not just the spiders, it's the fact that now you have smart spiders on top of zombies and all sorts of crap. And wow, they were not able to secure any 4v4. So that's unfortunate there. Very, very unfortunate. Sylvanas is going to come in and push me back here. We're going to throw out the spiders and the toads, and that's going to basically zone her out. But I don't have any mana, so I'm just going to recall since we have this pushed way back up against her fort there. We're not super far behind on XP, but we're pretty far behind, and mostly it has to do with they tried to split on the temples, and they tried going for a temple they didn't have vision on. So those are just really, really poor plays. I mean, I've played this Sky Temple match hundreds of times, and it is always the same. There's absolutely no reason Illidan needs help getting that, so I don't know what they're doing, leaving the middle lane. Going to fall behind on XP. We're not too far behind, though. I mean, I suppose if we can secure some kills, we're not doing that either. So we're just going to kind of continue to fall a little bit behind on experience. And it looks like Arthas is going to contest that Illidan. And we're going to go ahead and throw out our spiders there, and they're just going to be annoying as heck. I mean, look at them go. Look at them do it. And they do pretty significant damage. They do pretty significant damage. I am going to try to get this tower here. It looks like the enemy Jaina is going to engage. We're going to throw out those toads. Kind of zone her out a little bit. It works really well. I don't know if it should. I don't know if people should be as scared of the toads as they are. They do a lot of damage, but Gibden is a go. It's gonna make all my abilities stronger and stronger. But now my friendly team is going to start coming down to the bottom lane, and the reason for that, nice kill by a new Brack. Let's go ahead and throw our zombie wall, and see if we can nerf this Jaina. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Kelthus, you're really close to me, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan, Kelthus. Not a fan, but that's okay. Right now, we are pushing pretty hard down in this bottom area, and the nice thing is I've already got it all set up so that we don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Sylvanas coming in here. We're going to throw out our spiders and our toads, and that's just going to do a bunch of damage, or it's going to zone them out. It's a win-win situation. Win-win situation. Looks like we're going to be doing a little gank bush in here. That's cool. Illidan's holding down the temple. Up. They have... let's go ahead, throw down the zombie wall. That's going to really screw up the enemy team when they're trying to go engage there. No! We almost walked right into the blizzard. Let's go ahead and throw down the spiders. They're going to do a bunch of passive damage. Throw out some toads. Sylvanas looks like she should fall. She should fall, but man, I'm in a bad position. So I'm going to step back. As Nazeebo, you just want to hang out in the background and throw your crap on the ground. Basically, the whole point of this build that I've kind of started using, look at, they're all so close to dead. So close to dead. So am I, though. So am I. Arthas is coming in. I am going to die. Wow. How are we not able to kill these people? No, they need to focus more. They all were pretty dead. That was pretty bad. I will not lie. That was bad to awful. Bad to super awful. Especially with Illidan. You know, you would think that we could have some focus fire with Illidan and a new Barak. I mean, those guys are frontliners. They're very good frontliners. Illidan, he is a very good frontliner, but he doesn't really have anything to help him frontline all that much with our team comp. So I don't want to give him too much bragging rights. But we have caught up in experience. We're actually ahead of them. We're gonna get our level 10 talent, which is going to be Gary the Gargantuan. And I'm gonna drop him right here. You can use the R and make him slam the ground. And Gary basically just goes wherever you go. So he goes wherever you right click. If you want him to attack something, you right click it. Let's go ahead and throw our zombies right here. And then we're gonna throw our spiders over the wall. And that's gonna kind of disrupt Lily a little bit. Uh-oh, we're in a little bad position here. So we're gonna just step back and fire from the background. Jaina and somebody else are going to take one of our forts and kind of even things up. Drop the zombie wall there. That's going to put them in a really bad predicament, so hopefully we can capitalize. Yes, we can on Kelthus. Now Lily. And Arthas is next. Is Arthas next? My spiders didn't make it to him. We failed on the spiders. So I'm just going to hang back here and do a little bit of damage. I only have 74 stacks. It's really not that much for how fast you can easily gather them. Looks like, I mean, Illidan, just grab the camp on your own, buddy. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. You can grab those camps. Illidan's like the best at grabbing camps early game, so maybe he's just scared he's gonna get jumped like he did last time, though. So I can understand that. We are going to continue to lane here for just a little bit. I really want to get a little bit of tower damage done on these things. But these towers are going to start spawning, and it looks like we're going to be contesting down here. Oh boy. Now let's go ahead and throw this guy in a zombie wall. We use Gary to use his slam and kill off these things real quick, but we need to get back down into that battle. Gary, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Gary. Let's come in here and engage on the enemy Jaina. Looks like Vala is on my case, though, so I'm going to throw out the zombie wall and the spiders, and that's going to push her back pretty well. And then we'll come in here and help kill off this Arthas so that our buddy Anubrak can have this temple all to his lonesome. Very nice job, everybody. So yeah, Nazeebo, basically the way that you get him to whoop ass. We're going to pick up Dead Rush. Zombies are going to uproot. I know you might be thinking, well, why don't you pick up Sprint? You're going to need Sprint. Vader, you need Sprint. It's not true. You don't need Sprint. I have had very few deaths so far with my Nazeebo games. There's like one that I had like 4, and it was a disaster type game. So we are going to pick up the boss here. And really, it was really the only bad game I've had with Nazeebo. They've all been stupid strong, like top of the charts, everything type of Nazeebo game. Jaina is going to get crushed by that Illidan. Nice, very nice. Illidan's working out well. We're going to spawn Gary the Gargantuan and use his slam and then throw out the spiders on top of Lily. and then kind of just push forward here. They don't want to, but I mean, we're not at a disadvantage pushing forward. Let's go ahead and throw out the zombie wall, throw that in there. Get Gary the Gargantuan in there and slamming stuff down. I can tell a silence is about to break out here, so I'm going to step back a little bit now that the minion wave is here. But you can see there's 2 heroes down in the bottom lane, so we're not going to be ganked yet. Okay, Sylvanas, you want to go, girl? You want to go? I can go. Let's go ahead, throw down another zombie wall right there. Engage. Why have they not picked up this? There's really no reason. The team really wants to fall back, and at this point, now is the time to fall back. Okay, we're going to throw out our zombie wall right here, and that's going to disengage them. This is why we don't need sprint, because we have so many things to disengage. Spiders, that's going to be annoying. That's going to be super, super annoying. They are coming up through the mid here. I am going to swing by and take a drink from the well, so I don't have to engage with very low health. We do have 101 stacks, so we got about 500 health bonus. That's going to help a little bit. Certainly could do better. Enemy team rallying up in the top lane. I feel like we should have pushed down that keep as we were just in a good position to do it. But, you know, single Q. What are you going to do? You don't have much coordination outside of your pings. Throw down the zombie wall, and Gary the Gargantuan and slam, and Arthas is going to get annihilated in the walls of the Witch Doctor. God, Nazeebo is so much fun right now. So much fun. Anyway, and anybody out there is thinking, oh, this feels like a low-level game. I mean, I've had incredible Nazeebo games against groups of rank 1s, rank 5s. I mean, it's just, it doesn't matter. Lilia is going to fall. She's had a hard time getting around that zombie wall. And like I said, we should probably fall back and hit this stuff up. Like I said, the thing that makes Nazeebo so strong right now is that between his spiders, zombies, and corpses, you get so much crap on the field. Like, here goes the zombies. Here come the toads. Like, you don't have to put them all out at once like I did. It's just because there's a minion wave here. But when you're throwing all that crap in front of a team fight, it makes it so difficult to know what to do. Do you disengage from the Nazeebo stuff so you don't take a bunch of damage? But if you do that, you might be leaving somebody behind. We see Vala hiding in the bushes there, so we are going to trap her, but unfortunately we just don't have much. And Sylvanas is in the bushes as well. Where's my team? Where is my team? Where is Gary the Gargantuan? Oh, he's over there slamming down on things. Fantastic. I'm going to be picking up leaping spiders. This is where the spider damage gets real. This is where it gets real. Gary, get in there. Get in there, Gary. Throw out the toads. Burn that Arthas down. Burn him down. Burn him down. And the Vala. We want to throw the spiders all over Vala. I don't know if we did a good job. I'm not in a very good position here. But we're doing okay, actually. I mean, we're getting good heals from our buddy Malfurion. We're going to throw out that zombie wall. And now Vala's just put in a bad position because of the zombie wall. You don't necessarily have to use the zombie wall to always trap them in the middle of it. Sometimes it's just to make it very difficult for them. Does anybody want to grab that thing? I mean, I don't know why not. I would assume a Nubarak would probably be the best person for it, as he can just soak that stuff down. No, we continue the assault. The Witch Doctor assault continues. Wow. Yep. So yeah, this is Hero League, I guess. But granted, like I said, Zeebo is really, really, really strong right now. And I think people will figure it out sooner than later. It really didn't take me too long, so I can't imagine that it's going to take that long for anybody else. But basically, as soon as I saw how deadly and annoying his spiders were, I was like, okay, I got a build idea. We're gonna have uprooted zombies, we're gonna have spiders crawling all over the places, and our toad is going to zone people out, and then of course Gary the Gargantuan is going to just cruise around with us, deal a bunch of damage. Right now we have 131 stacks, 135 stacks of the Death Ritual. Let's see if we can get hit on that. Oh, we cannot. But yeah, I don't think you have to last hit anymore. I think you just need to hit them. I think that's it, or he's just doing so much damage that they die with the poison. I don't know, but I mean, I haven't tried last hitting anything, and I got 135 stacks, which is 675 health and 405 mana. Fantastic. So I mean, you're getting mana and oh, hello, the boss. Hello to the boss. I'm on my way. Look at that color coordination, though. By the way, reminds me of the game WildStar. Very green, neon greenish. All right, we got to engage here before we miss out on all the fun damage. I think we're missing out on all the fun damage. We're going to throw out our zombie wall. Somebody's going to get caught in that. Gary the Gargantuan's going to be slamming on that Arthas. I mean, can you even tell what's going on here? I mean, I kind of know what's going on. The spider's coming down. Jaina's going to die. That is how chaotic crap can get with Nazeebo. Now you might think, well, you know, isn't that going to be annoying for your team that so much crap is on the field? Not really, because that stuff doesn't hurt your team. It doesn't affect your team. It does kind of do some body blocking, so you do need to be aware. Don't body block your team in a zombie wall if it's going to hurt them. I'm going to come over here and actually just clean up this wave for the sake of cleaning up the wave. Not because I have to. This would be a better choice. But I'm going to get some stacks out of clearing this wave, so that's what I want to do. I want to try to get as many as I can. It's really hard to get stacks against Sylvanas because she's really tough. You know, she's a tough cookie. She's a tough little cookie. So let's come in here and let's just auto attack these guys. We can take a look. We're #1 siege damage, #1 hero damage, and #1 XP contribution. Not a big surprise. Not a big surprise at all. We're going to go with the Humanoid. I guess you could go with Bolt of the Storm if you're having a hard time, but if you're having a hard time, I think you might not be playing the Zeebo correctly, in all honesty. Because like I said, if you're being chased by somebody, plant your zombie walls so that they kind of zone them out. Shoot your toads to zone people, your spiders, zone people. All this stuff is to zone people out. Let's go ahead, pull in Gary the Gargantuan. You make him slam the ground. He's going to do lots of that siege damage. I mean, he does 600 AoE damage with it, so it's pretty significant. 660, actually. Gary is one tough cookie. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to him. We are going to go back into the middle here and engage. We're missing out on all the team fights. We could be doing so much more damage. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and drop a zombie wall where Jaina's going to be. Use Gary the Gargantuan to completely annihilate her. And then Sylvanas, we got to get those spiders out. Get those spiders out on her, baby. Come on. She's on the run. She's on the run, and we're getting her. Nubarak's actually mostly doing the damage with his... Oh, Arphis. He died. Oh, that's too bad. We could probably just win the game here. Looks like that's what we're going to do. Were we able to stay on top damage? Oh, we were just barely above the enemy Kelthus, which is kind of surprising. I mean, like, you guys have probably noticed, I haven't even really been there in time to start unloading on the team fights. The team's been doing a great job of fighting. Usually I get in there and just wreck stuff. Good game. Oh, Kelthus, did you cheat? No, he couldn't do it. So there you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Nazeebo, #1 siege damage, #1 hero damage, #1 XP contribution. I'm rarely ever #1 in takedowns, and the reason for that is because I lay in for the first 10 levels for my stacks, which I think speaks volumes about how much damage he does. I wasn't engaging in early game fights. I wasn't engaging in... I wasn't even at the team fights in time because I was running around getting stacks and whatnot. That's not going to be the case for every game. Sometimes you are going to be involved in all the team fights after level 10. If you try to get involved in ganks and stuff like that, you're going to get thrown off balance. Just trust me. Do the early game. Just do the early game with Nazeebo. And I guess we can go over my talents real quick. Death Ritual, we talked about that 100 times. Spider Cluster, you get 3 more spiders, do crap loads of damage. Gibbon increases the explosion area of the toads, the duration of your zombie wall, and the corpse spiders by 25%. So, I thought I did damage. I did increase damage with zombie wall. That also does a lot of damage as well. Gary the Gargantuan, he's a lot of fun. Takes a little bit of getting used to controlling him. As he is not like the other pets in the game. You can control him, but he's not like the other pets in the game. Dead Rush. Upon expiring, up to 5 remaining zombies uproot and attack nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Now, this talent has gotten a lot of flack. And even I'm like, oh, the uprooted zombies, they're just annoying. They're not a big deal. They're a big deal with this build and this playstyle. And the reason for that is you have zombies doing a bunch of damage, spiders doing a bunch of damage, plague toads doing a bunch of damage, and that's a lot of crap going on the screen on top of an entire team fight going on. And when you got Kelthus blowing stuff up and Sylvanas shooting out crap, there's a lot of effects going on. And even if you have all your stuff turned down to low, you still see the stuff. You still see stuff going everywhere. And it makes it very difficult for the enemy team to decipher, like, okay, what do I do? Okay, I want to engage. Okay, I'm taking a bunch of damage from the spiders. I better back off. Backing off is not good. Engaging when you're taking tons of damage is not good. It's a win-win situation for Nazeebo. I mean, my win rate with him right now, I don't know. It's very, very high since last night. I basically played him last night. The only change I've made to the build that I initially had envisioned is the Gibbon. I take that now. Leaping Spiders at 16 is a must, an absolute must. These guys are now not just annoying, but they are annoying and deadly. And then the Humanoid, I think it's the best one. I mean, Blink will help you stay alive, but I have not had a problem staying alive with Nazeebo, even in really, really aggressive team comps. I mean, there are games I've won with Nazeebo so far that I just, at the beginning of the game, I assume, okay, we're going to get wrecked. Like, these guys are good. Then at the end of the game, I find out, like, wow, they're a higher rank than me even, and we end up taking care of business. Now, is he going to be able to carry an entire team? No, of course not. You still need 4 competent team members on your team. Do they have to be super competent? Probably not as much. I mean, Nazeebo's very, very strong. But then again, so is Sylvanas. Sylvanas is very... I mean, between Nazeebo and Sylvanas, I usually find myself doing lots of the pull as far as damage and siege end hero and XP contribution. But honestly, I feel like Nazeebo's doing more. Sylvanas, I really love playing Sylvanas. I think she's top tier #1 hero. But Nazeebo, I foresee him being top tier #1 hero. I've only played, 10 games with him since last night, and all of them have gone superbly well, extremely well. Even the one where I was getting wrecked, I was like, okay, well, this was the worst game ever, but my Nazeebo stats were super high. I didn't die a bunch of times. I can't be upset about still being the MVP of the team with him. And really, it's just because he is stupid strong right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. If you want to see more Hero League matches, feel free to let me know. I don't know how exciting I am when I commentate on them, but this one was a little bit easier because I know Nazeebo like the back of my hand now. Well, I have a little bit more to learn about him, but so far this is becoming very natural and second-natured, so I can just play him and talk, and it doesn't matter. It's a lot of fun. Anybody who thinks, too, that this team comp here is not very good, I would say that it is not a bad team comp. Arthas is not a good main tank, though, so we did have that advantage, but at the same time, Illidan can be a hazard in here. He was a very good Illidan. He was a very good Illidan, but he can certainly be a hazard. And 100 points means that we were pretty much evenly matched. The game didn't necessarily think that I should win or lose. It thinks that win or lose, you're probably going to win or lose 100 points. Until next time, guys, I'll try to play some more Hero League so I can get a better rank to, I guess, I don't know, have a better rank so people can know that the stuff works. Bye.